Alright guys, so I was at Lowe's with my wife grabbing some stuff and I saw this Husqvarna 120 chainsaw. And I thought this would be a great little chainsaw to keep at the back of the chipper when you're chipping a whole tree and then you get to the point where it won't collapse the branches. You take the saw and you just put a little cut in it just so it breaks the branches a little more. Well, sometimes it's a little hard, with the bigger saws, leaning in there, and leaning over with something heavy and putting a cut in it. So I normally try to use the little handheld echo saw that I have for climbing, but it doesn't seem like it has the power. And I think I paid like $179 maybe, or $200. I don't know, because we bought a whole bunch of stuff all at once, and I'm a guy. When you go shopping with the wife, I don't really pay attention to the price. So I thought it'd be cool. The last video I did, an unboxing of my Husqvarna 460, wasn't really 100% unboxing because that store that I bought that one from doesn't have them in an actual box. All it has is just a plastic on it. So this is the actual real unboxing. And the other thing is, I did that one in the summer, in August when it was really hot out, which changes our startup procedure. I'll get to that in a minute. So, scrunch. This is a weird one. I've never seen one like this with the notches in it. So I'm wondering why this has notches in it. I'll find out later. It's pretty nice. Nice and light. Chain brake. Nice. The other thing too is nice is this didn't come with that stupid curved over depth gauge, raker, whatever you want to call it, like the other one did. This one here, I don't know if you can see it, just has the straight one. This is a much better chain. Whoa. No gas, no oil. Now I'm gonna tell you while I'm filling this up with the fluids. Looks like the string is tangled. Take this out. It was like that. I'm gonna fix it the right way and then put it back in. So while I'm filling this up with fluid, I'm just going to tell you. So in the last video with the 460 review that I did, I had a lot of people on there say, oh, you didn't warm it up. You didn't warm it up. Well, here's the thing. I've been buying chainsaws and using them for years, right? Brand new and everything. And you guys are right. You should warm your chainsaw up. Because you can get piston scoring. Basically, you have an aluminum piston, steel rings, and all that. But I don't warm my chainsaws up in the summer. Brand new, used, doesn't matter. Don't care. I've never, ever had a problem. People have been sending me hate mail saying like, oh, well, I wouldn't call it hate mail. I don't know what to call it, but let's just call it hate mail for the sake of this video. Saying, oh, you didn't warm up your saw. You're going to kill it. Somebody told me that I've rebuilt so many of them that were like broken because of that. Someone sent me a thing on Facebook Messenger. You didn't warm up your saw and I've had to rebuild tons of them. Well, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I have never in my entire life, and I own backpack blowers, gas-powered trimmers. We had a full landscape company with maintenance equipment, leaf sucking machines, big commercial mowers, gas-powered hedge trimmers. Why is that not going in there? Come on, get down in there. All kinds of stuff I've owned. I have never in my life warmed up a chainsaw or any kind of power piece of equipment in the summer when it's hot out. Because as a welder, I guess I would say it's the same as when you preheat metal so it doesn't distort or warp. Okay? This thing is cold. The metal is cold in the winter. So when all of a sudden you throw heat to it quick, it warps and distorts everything. So I do warm up my saws in the winter, but in the summer, I do not warm them up. Never have. I've never had to rebuild anything. If you're rebuilding your stuff, if you're rebuilding all your stuff and everything, the only thing I can say is you need to check your oil of your oil mixture, because all my friends, the only time I've ever had any of them rebuild stuff is when they mix the oil wrong and burn the thing out. So I don't know what you're doing, but like I said, you know, I've been around 38 years. I've been using power equipment with my dad since I was a kid. I've never rebuilt any small power equipment that I've owned in my life. So whatever I'm doing is working for me. The proof is in the pudding. I still have everything I own. The only thing I've ever had to rebuild in my life, engine, was that chipper over there. And that's because I bought it broken. Because someone else ran it without oil. That's the rant about that. Let's go move on. Okay, so we got the red button is the off button. They got this, you know, a lot of you, hey, listen, if you're a logger, okay, if you're a logger or a professional tree guy, I mean, you're not going to want to watch this because you already know, you know. But for anyone that doesn't know, they put this here for your thumb so you can quickly hit it down, shut it off, right? So let's prime it. Pull out the choke. We did shake the fuel up before we put it in, because you always want to shake up your gas so your oil mixes, you know. And if your saw has been sitting for a while, I should mention, if you have small power equipment and it's been sitting for a while, when you pick it up, like if it's sitting in the truck, just give it a good shake, because, you know, you want to mix the oil and gas up. Uh-oh. Alright, like I said, because it's winter time, I am going to let it idle for a bit and warm up, because the metal is cold. It's not like in the summer with that other saw, where it was August and we had the hottest day on record, and the metal and everything was warm. So maybe give it a little more choke. Now, this is a piece of red oak, okay? Why are you doing that? Anyways, this is a piece of red oak, and it's really hard. The last time I did a big log, this is a little saw. I'm not gonna do a big log with it. Because it's new, we might have to adjust the idle screw. Well, for a little saw, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm probably gonna play with the settings a little more, and you know, get it more responsive, and probably gonna adjust the idle. But as far as cutting, I mean, I'd say that's probably like, you know, a good 8 inches, maybe 6 to 8. Hardwood. That's all hard oak. I'm pretty happy with it. I just wanted to do this review on this saw here that you can get at Lowe's if you just have some small stuff around your yard or whatever. And I'm pretty happy with it so far. We're gonna keep this at the back of the chipper when we do the land clearing videos. So I hope you guys got some entertainment out of that. Catch you on the next one.